Transcorp Power's revenue recorded a 115% year-on-year increase to 305.9 billion naira in the fiscal 2024 year, while profit after tax rose to 80 billion naira. Peter Kenga, CEO of the company, attributes the results to strategic investments and deliberate focus on enhancing operational efficiencies. Well, he joins me now for more details on the 2024 financial statements and near-term growth plans. Peter, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure to have you on the show today. 115% increase in revenue and 165% increase in profit after tax. Talk to us about the specific strategies and investments that contributed to this strong performance.
So thank you, Esther. So this is a continuum of the trajectory we have seen over the last 5 years. Our business continues to grow. We're growing our profit after tax at a compounded rate of about 47%, sustained over the last 5 years. We made a promise to our shareholders, to our investors, they will see improved, sustained performance by the end of the year. So for 2024, we closed the year stronger than we started the year. We're able to add additional generating capacity.
Right.
We focused on operational efficiency improvements. We made investments in our people, in our processes, in our systems. We continue to have a disciplined approach to cost management, prudent cost management, reducing our operating costs, which translated to profit at the end of the day. And we just continue to drive our focus on delivering value in everything that we do. And so that's a testament of what we've been able to achieve. And you can see that in the financial results that we have published. And we're truly very proud of what we've been able to achieve.
Well, still with this, within the financial results, I suppose you're trying to be as agile and nimble and moving forward as much as you can. But let's talk about this loan, USD loan, that I believe you have repaid. Talk to us about that. How does that impact on your finances and help you position better for growth?
Yeah, so what we did was we had a very deliberate focus in paying down our USD obligations. What that has done for us is freed up our FX obligations.
Okay.
So what it has done for us, whereas a lot of businesses are suffering from high volatility in exchange rates, we have been immune from all of that. And this has freed up enough additional working capital for us to continue to make investments in growing up generating capacity within the plant. And so it puts us in a financially robust position and prepares us to take on additional future investment opportunities as they arise, but more importantly, deliver value to our shareholders at the end of the day.
Speaking about value and moving forward, how are you working to further bridge the energy gap in Nigeria, and what challenges you face in this mission? I know that Transcorp, along with your sister company, Transcorp Power, you contribute over 20% to Nigeria's installed power capacity. I mean, that's a lot of responsibility. Talk to us about, what this means for the business and how you plan to take this forward this year.
So our ultimate goal is to provide 25% of the grid capacity in Nigeria. So together with our sister company, like you mentioned, we already do have about 20% of the installed capacity. So Transcorp Power alone contributes about 10% presently. Our strategic intent is to continue to grow the level of generation that we have in the country. So by the end of 2025, we expect to see an additional growth of about 150 megawatts additional generating capacity within our operation. And in so doing, increase the amount of power available to the grid, to power homes, to power businesses. Our core mission is improving lives and transforming Africa, and that starts at home. And you cannot transform a society without power. So power generation is at the core of every transformation objective that you have in any society. And I think that's where we bring value, and in doing that, also creating value for our shareholders and investors.
Well, speaking about shareholders, there's a final dividend of 5 naira per share for investors. I mean, obviously, that is music, I imagine, to their ears. But talk to us about that, and also what investors can expect this year.
Yeah. So, we listed on the main board of the Nigerian Exchange in March of 2024. And since the time of listing, we have paid about 34 billion in dividends to shareholders. So we paid an interim dividend of 1 naira 50 kobo, and we're proposing a full dividend of 5 naira to our shareholders, which we approved at the AGM. Our AGM is going to be on the 25th of February, and so the promise that we have to shareholders is that we'll continue to see a growth in dividend. For financial year 2023, we declared a dividend of 3 naira and 13 kobo, and now we have a full dividend of 5 naira for 2024. And as shareholders will continue to see a growth in dividend payout as we move on. And then also being prudent as well, we're also reinvesting a lot of the income that we're generating to continue to grow the business and multiply the value. We're building to last, and so we continue to put back what we generate from the business into the business to deliver sustained value going forward.
Right, and we have about less than 2 minutes left. Just wanted to get your thoughts on the broader economy, the power sector. It's come a long way, and we're still, I mean, it's not where we want to be in terms of installed capacity versus what we're actually producing. We're still under 5,000 megawatts thereabouts. So talk to us about, what is your outlook for this year for the power sector? Maybe from a policy, regulation point of view, what needs to happen for us to make bigger strides this year? Yeah.
So we continue to see overall improvement within the power sector. Over the last couple of years, there's been some additional capacity coming. We had some additional plants and expansion projects by various organizations, including Transcorp. Right. So we continue to invest. We continue to see an increase in capacity generation. Within the entire value chain, there have been a lot of improvements. We begin to see some improvements in terms of collections and remittances from the DISCO that is also helping to bring back liquidity into the sector. So overall, the outlook remains positive. But the issues within the power sector requires a holistic approach. All the players within the sector, including the government, the private sector, will have to lock arms to try and drive and improve power availability to all Nigerians.
Right, so fingers crossed on that. I'm looking forward to reporting better stories on the power sector this year. Thank you so much, Peter, for talking to us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
On the show. Peter Ikenga, CEO of Transcorp Power.